Well, hello. My name is Gat, and welcome back to Ethereal Enigma, a filler episode. In this filler, we're gonna finish all of Erilynn's routes, like every scene that is different from the canon playthrough I did. I tried doing that yesterday, but it took a while. Oh my god, it was so ugly. Even when editing, it was kind of cringe in my part, you know? Like, I was like, ugh. So, this is what we're gonna do. Make it easier, because this is the karaoke part. I mean, it has to be kind of different, right? Because we're with Erilynn and not with Kira, right? So, from here on to the end of the game, we're gonna watch it. And hopefully this will be like the last episode. Literally the last filler episode we'll ever do with Ethereal Enigma. Okay, I'm rambling too much. Let's continue. The karaoke lounge is close to the arcade, so it's not a far walk. I clutch the present in my hand and hurry my pace. As the sun sets, the chill begins to creep in. Soon, I spot the flashing neon sign hanging above the building. I go inside and the clerk directs me to our booked room. When I enter, I grin at how Mina and Kosei decorated the room. There's a hanging letter sign over the couch that reads, "We'll miss you," and pastels colored streamers strewed about. On the wall, the TV screen shines brightly against the dimly lit room, playing a random music video. Mina, Kira, and Kosei huddle together over the song list, but look up when I enter. Whoa, nice job, you guys.
Thanks! It was mostly Mina.
That doesn't surprise me.
That's not true. Kira actually bought most of the decorations. I just helped throw it all together.
Really? Kira nods.
I hope the colors are to our liking.
Oh, definitely. Erilynn loves white and pastels.
I scooch over to the table and gently place the cake. Mina's face lights up.
Oh, yay! This looks beautiful.
Is that a Mano specialty cake I see?
Hell yeah, my dude. It sure is. Baked by Uncle Hajime.
Score! Now it's a real party!
He reaches for a finger to taste the frosting, but Mina swats his hand away.
Nuh-uh, this is for Erilynn.
Speaking of which, where is she?
She'll be here soon.
Yeah, we're all a bit early anyway. Come and look at songs with us. We're trying to find the perfect song to sing to her.
I'm ready for my solo. Nervousness intensify. Yeah, let's do this one. I gulp. Wait, I have to sing? In front of everyone?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Don't worry, my man. We're all gonna sing together. Allow my dulcet tones to be your guide.
Oh, please. You're lucky Kira and I are here to cover your cat screeching. Right, Kira?
She blinks.
If we all sing together, then I'm sure we'll sound just fine.
That's the spirit.
That's true. If everyone is singing, then it's not so scary. Very true. As we scroll through the song list, Kira pauses and points.
How about this one?
Ooh, yes, it's perfect. Do you guys know it?
Oh, you know what I just remembered? I gotta start singing again. And the last time I'm like, not prepared.
Of course I know it!
It sounds pretty familiar to me. The door opens and we turn around. Erilynn walks in, glancing around the room.
Oh my!
Erilynn, you're here.
She continues to look around.
You did all of this for me?
Yeah, do you like it?
I love it. Thank you so much, everyone. It's extraordinary.
This is just the beginning.
The girls lead Erilynn to the couch, while Kosei and I bring out the snacks and drinks. After everyone is situated, Mina grabs one of the microphones and hands it to Erilynn.
As the Lady of Honor tonight, you get to sing first.
But I don't know any of these songs.
It doesn't matter. You can just read the lyrics. Come on.
Mina pulls Erilynn on stage, and the two of them sing together. Mina's enthusiasm is contagious. Before long, all of our heated hesitations melt away, and we sing without abandonment. We rotate through a few songs, singing solos, duets, and group pieces, and then we decide to take a break.
Erilynn, we got something special for you that we knew you'd like.
I present the cake, and Erilynn's face immediately lights up.
Oh, this looks beautiful. Thank you, Mina.
It was actually my cousin's idea. I know, surprising, right?
Erilynn looks surprised, but smiles.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you like it. We cut into the cake, and it's exactly as delicious as it looks. Soft like cotton, and just the perfect sweetness. Erilynn immediately guessed that it's made by Uncle Hajime, and helps herself to a second slice. Soon, we're all stuffed and happy. Erilynn leans back.
I was initially apprehensive, but this has been really fun.
It's not over yet.
No?
Not before you've opened your presents.
Erilynn perks up as we gather our gifts.
Open mine first.
Okay.
She unwraps the paper to reveal a small jewelry box. Inside is a thin chain bracelet with a charm that reads, Bess. Mina holds out her wrist to reveal the second half of the charm that says, Friends.
We'll always be best friends, no matter how far we are from each other.
Aw, Mina, this is beautiful.
She slips the bracelet on her wrist and smiles.
I'm glad you like it.
Kira offers hers next. She bites her lip, a telltale sign that she's nervous.
This is for you, Erilynn.
It already looks so elegant.
Kira's present is meticulously wrapped with sparkly gold paper. Each corner is folded with a precise crease. It looks like Kira put a lot of care into making it presentable.
I almost feel bad unwrapping it.
I'll do it for you.
I said almost.
She carefully peels back the paper, which reveals another small jewelry box.
Oh,
Inside it is a silver bracelet encrusted with rhinestones. A small key charm dangles from it. Kira reveals the second half, which is a tiny house charm. The key fits perfectly to unlock the house.
You're welcome in my home anytime.
this is a lovely gift, and I'm so happy to receive it. Thank you.
She slips it onto her other wrist while Kira smiles.
Great minds, Kira. That's so cute.
I offer my gift next. Here, open mine.
Oh, it's heavy.
Curiously, she rips back the wrapping to reveal a photo album. Opening the book, she flips through the photos of moments between just the two of us. I threw in an assortment of candid pictures, staged ones, and whatever I could find. She giggles at some of the photos, but blink at the page in the back.
They're empty.
That's because you need to come back so we can fill it in. Fuck. I didn't expect this. That's because you need to come back so we can fill it in together.
I promise you that I will.
She pulls me into a kiss, smiling as we pull apart.
Because I can't accept a half gift.
I grin.
That was a nice gift, cuz. Good job.
Thanks.
Is that all of them?
Nope. You got one more.
Nope, I was saving the best for last.
Excuse you? I gave her a photo book, and I was being really romantic. Pictures of us, and at the back it's like, oh, it's empty, so we can fill it in together when you come back. It's like, how are you gonna top that? Come on, Kosei, how are you gonna top it? Kosei pulls out a photographed photo of his latest headshots, and hands it directly to Erilynn. He didn't bother to wrap it or anything. Heh, now who had the last minute gift? Mina jabs me sharply in the ribs and glares.
This is my autograph. It may not seem like much now, but once I become a world-famous soccer player, it'll be worth a lot. And you can tell everyone how you knew me before I was famous.
Kosei, I didn't say this when I first did this on my other playthrough, but Kosei, you're gonna work at McDonald's. Because anyone who comes to like LA with headshots and be like, here, Don't worry, I'll be famous one day and this will be worth a lot of money. All of them are working at McDonald's or a waitress somewhere at a Denny's. It doesn't work out for them, man. Please go to college and learn something while you're playing soccer. You know what I mean? Just don't play soccer. Like if you want to come to LA and be like an actress, please either get higher education or learn a skill so you can at least have a fallback plan. Because I've seen too many people that's like, I wanted to be an actress, but now I'm homeless. Please give me $1. It's like, no. You know what I mean? It's like, please, learn a skill or something. Go to college. And, you know what I mean? Try to find a decent job while you're doing acting on the side. Like, look at me. I got a job and I'm doing YouTube on the side. And I'm spending some of my money to upgrade my PC. Well, not right now because I barely started the job and I haven't really been saving. But once I start saving, you know what I mean? I'll get a better PC. Mina groans and scrubs a hand down her face.
I knew I should have picked his gift for him.
Kosei beams proudly while Erilynn looks blankly at the photo.
And what is this a photo of?
His confidence wavers.
It's me, Kosei.
What's a Kosei?
What's a kosei?
She blinks up at him with innocent eyes. Kosei blinks, and then any semblance of confidence melts into a puddle of alarm.
Seriously? We've been in class together all year! I hang out with you all the time! And I even sang you a really moving song!
In the middle of Kosei's rant, Erilynn breaks down laughing.
Of course I know who you are, silly.
He pauses, slowly pulling himself together.
Alright, of course, it was a joke!
You should have seen your face.
His smile returns, and he sticks his hand back through his hair.
I knew it! I mean, I was just playing along. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
No, you were almost gonna cry with tears. You're gonna go back on the floor and be like, why doesn't she remember me? You're gonna hug Mina and be like, Mina, Erilynn's being so mean, she doesn't remember me. She giggles.
Thank you for the gift.
Wait, there's more in the back.
Erilynn flips the picture over and begins reading silently to herself. A slow smile spreads across her face, growing wider and wider as she reads. When she's finished, she clutches the picture to her chest.
Thank you, Kosei.
You're welcome.
What did it say?
Exactly what it needed to say.
I hope right after this scene, you're gonna tell me exactly what it says, because I wanna know. She winks at Kosei, who grins back. My curiosity is burning, but it doesn't seem like either will share what it says. I think those were all of the presents.
No, not all of them.
There's more?
Mina steps to the front of the room and motions for the rest of us to join her. Oh, right, our song.
Erilynn, this is from all of us to you.
Fuck, I gotta sing again. Erilynn watches with excited curiosity as we all stand. Kosei selects the song, and the music flows, and the music soon flows through the speakers. The lyrics pop up on the screen to guide us, and we each sing the best of our abilities. Among a million stars, a wish out there is ours. Maybe this time it will come true. Whatever comes our way, we'll face it unafraid and take this world on together. Our voices mingle with the melodies, growing stronger and louder as we get into it. Soon, each of us belt out all of our emotions into the serenade. Finally, I could say it, serenade. You ever see a word that to you it looks dumb and it's like you can't read it, but once you read it, you're like, fucking facepalm. You know what I mean? Serenade. We may not be the best singers, but we're the most heartfelt. As the music fades away, we lower the microphones and turn to Erilynn. She got her head tilt to the side and blinks rapidly. Erilynn, are you okay?
Of course. You all sang such a touching and moving song for me. Why wouldn't I be?
Her voice sounds thick and she dabs at her eyes.
Are you crying?
She sniffles and forcefully shakes her head.
Don't be ridiculous. There's just some dust in my eyes.
Suddenly, Mina begins sniffling.
Oh my gosh! Erilynn!
She strides over and wraps Erilynn in a hug.
No, I have dust in my eyes too!
Sorry, just...
The cleanliness of this place is appalling.
I shouldn't be laughing. This is a sad moment, but I don't know why. It's just making me laugh.
I know!
Even Kira seems misty-eyed. She steps over and joins the hug.
We'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
I hear a sniffle besides me. Kosei, you too?
Allergies, man, allergies!
All the feels. Don't end the party on a sad note. I have dust in my eyes too. No, all of the feels. Watching all of my friends slowly break down, I feel the pricking of tears in my eyes too. This is just so overwhelming. Rushing to the girls, I wrap myself around them and join the group hug. Kosei joins in a moment later.
Don't forget me!
The dam breaks, and we all let out all of our pent-up feelings. We all knew this day was coming, but never expected how real it would feel once it did. Eventually, we calm down and slowly untangle. Erilynn wipes her eyes and then smiles. Okay. Wow, I'm honestly about to cry right now. And I hit my phone. Damn it.
Thank you for that. Truly.
You're welcome! We sounded pretty good, right?
Yes, although someone did sound a little flat.
He looks pointedly at me. That breaks the tension as everyone laughs. We continue to sing, eat, and laugh long into the night. My throat hurts from all of the singing, but I don't want to stop. We eventually pack everything up once our reservation time runs out. Erilynn turns to us.
Thank you so much for the party. I had an amazing time. If only I could leave twice just so we could have another.
If you want another party, then you'll have to come back.
If that is how it must be, then I will make it happen.
The conversation lulls to a close. Well, it's getting late. We should probably head back home.
Agreed. I am exhausted.
I grin. Of course she is.
Kosei and I are going to hang out, so you two can head back without me.
Okay.
I should return too.
Mina and I can walk you home, Kira.
He blinks.
I don't want to be an inconvenience.
No, Kosei's right. It's really late and you shouldn't walk alone.
Exactly, Kira. Even though I'm with Erilynn, you're too cute, and I don't want nothing to happen to that cute face. Damn it, I love fucking Kira, guys. It's just so bad, I love how she was in the last episodes, but after you get with Kira, it's just... How does one of you guys commented, it just goes downhill for her, you know what I mean? Everything is cute, but it's not how it was before, where I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah, and after all that cake, we could use the extra exercise.
Speak for yourself. I barely had any.
You ate 75% of the cake, Mina. What are you talking about?
Says the girl who had 3 slices.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I said, barely any.
3 slices? That's a lot, man. As a kid, I could eat 3 slices, but as an adult right now, just 1 is enough for me. It's ugh. I don't know what it is, guys. When you get older, if you're on the younger side and you're watching this for some reason, But like high school and younger, like I could eat a lot. Like give me like 10 tacos and I could wolf them down. Now it's like I could eat only like 5 or 4 and it's like, then after that it's like, oh, my stomach. It's bullshit, guys. It's bullshit. Kara smiles, masking a giggle.
Well, if you don't mind, then I'd welcome the company.
Of course we don't mind.
Mina turns to me and waves.
I'll see you later, cuz.
See you. After everyone says their goodbyes, Erilynn and I leave the venue and begin our walk back home. She hooks her arm around mine and leans her head on my shoulder. Did you have a good time?
Yes, it was really kind of everyone to host a party for me.
That's what friends do for each other.
And then I feel really fortunate to have such good friends.
And what about your boyfriend?
I suppose he's acceptable.
Just acceptable? Are you sure you didn't mean to say exponential? Exponential? You know what? I can't say that word, guys. You know this about me already. I can't read words, so shut up. She shrugs, her eyes twinkly mischievously.
What has he done that's exceptional?
Exceptional. Giving you a great gift? Giving her the best kiss she's ever had. This? In one smooth movement, I twirl her into my chest and dip her low. Her hair spills behind her like a silky waterfall, and her breath catches in her throat. Looking deep into her eyes, I slowly close the distance until our lips touch. Immediately, I fall into her sweet softness, her touch igniting a passionate fire. Her arm wrapped around my neck, drawing her closer, fueling the flames. When we finally pull away, she lets out a soft gasp. How's that?
I suppose that could be considered exceptional.
Damn right, I grin. Finally, we arrive at the house. The lights are off and the place is empty. Anamiko and Uncle Hajime must have gone out for the evening too. I guess we're the only ones home.
Yes, it does seem to be that way.
After taking off our shoes, we turn on the lights and settle into the living room. She leans her head against my shoulder as I hold her in my arms. In the stillness together, all I can think about is how little time we have left. The emptiness creeps into my heart, knowing that a piece of me will leave with her.
You're very quiet.
Sorry, I was just thinking.
What about?
How much I'm going to miss you. She nuzzles my shoulder.
I'll miss you too.
This whole situation just sucks.
I understand, but we must have patience. It will take time. Much longer than I'd like, but trust that I will fight for you.
Erilynn sits up and looks into my eyes.
I want us to be together. And I always get what I want.
Her determination sparks a new light in me. Erilynn will do whatever she can. The least I can do is have faith and be patient. A smile grows on my face. I know. She nods.
Let's not worry about that right now. We should be happy while we're still together.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to spend our remaining time worrying about stuff I can't control. Erilynn uncurls herself from my arms and stands up.
In fact, I want to give you a little gift to cheer you up.
Oh? What is it?
Wait here.
In a flash, she disappears. I try to be patient while I wait for her. I wonder what it could be. The minutes tick by, and my anticipation grows. A part of me contemplates looking for her, but I know she'll be disappointed if I ruin the surprise. A moment later, Erilynn returns carrying a plate. She places it in front of me and presents a neatly crafted sandwich. It's the sandwich that I taught her how to make a sandwich. How did you know I was hungry? Is it safe? No, is it safe because, like, didn't she, like, mess up? She put, like, the mayonnaise on, like, both of the breads or something. She messed up somewhere. And it was like, ugh, she's gonna kill me. Erilynn doesn't usually prepare any kind of food. I'm not sure how good this will be. Oh wow, thank you. But I feel bad if I didn't have some after you worked. Oh wow, thank you. But I'd feel bad if you didn't have some after you worked so hard on it. You should get the first bite. She shakes her head.
I couldn't possibly. I made this especially for you.
Well guys, my character's gonna die right now. I guess there's no backing out of this. I take the sandwich in my hands and take a bite. The bread is soft and fluffy and balances out the crunchy lettuce. Savory ham dances across my tongue, accentuated by the smooth mayo. Erilynn, the sandwich is officially delicious.
You sound surprised.
Given your track record with making sandwiches, I'm a little bit. Given your track record with making sandwiches, I am a little bit.
Yes, I didn't know how to make them before I came here. In fact, as much as I hate to admit it, there were a lot of things I couldn't do before I met you.
Erilynn settles in beside me, her expression turning unusually serious.
Without you, I would never have learned how to become self-sufficient. I was pushed to do things I wouldn't dream to do on my own, even if I wasn't thrilled about it at the time.
I chuckle. Erilynn could certainly be difficult if she wanted to be.
Through your perseverance, I learned more than just basic skills. I also learned how to empathize with others, which is something that I didn't even realize I was lacking.
She looks down and takes my hand into hers.
But most importantly, I learned how to love. Of course, this sandwich isn't nearly enough to thank you for all that you've done for me, but just think of it as the first of many gifts to come.
Her hand squeezes mine, and I squeeze it back reassuringly. This sandwich is a direct reflection of her growth. Whereas the old Erilynn would only value material things, she now understands the sentimental of gifts. A sandwich might seem like a boring food item, but it was one of our first moments together. Because of that, it's the best gift she's ever given me. You're wrong about one thing. The gift is more than enough, and it's all that I will ever need. I pull her into a hug, trying to imprint the touch of her skin into my memory. I don't know when I'll get to hold her again, and I never want to forget how she feels. Gently, we pull away, and Erilynn's lips grow into a playful smirk.
So, this was all that you'd ever need, is that right?
Yep.
Then I suppose you won't be wanting the real gift that I had planned to give you.
I perk up. There's more?
There could be.
I like more.
Is that so?
I nod. What is it?
Something that I think you'll enjoy very much.
With a sculptry flip of her hair, Erilynn slides herself across my lap. I look up into the deep pools of her eyes, dark against the lightness of her hair fanning around my face. My breath catches my throat, and my heart pounds in my chest. The pounding reaches my ears as her lips slowly draw closer, pausing teasily out of reach before meeting in a fierce touch. Passion ignites me as I wrap her in my arms, pulling her against me. I fall into the heat, feeling the dots of electricity with every touch of our skin. All too soon, she pulls away, her lips lingeringly tantalizingly close. You're right. I did enjoy that very much.
I knew that you would.
Is there more? With a giggle, she leans in and kisses me again. More. To my delight, I receive another kiss. More! She giggles.
You'll get tired of asking before I get tired of giving.
I grin. Wanna bet? She matches my grin with a cat-like smirk and then leans in for another kiss. We stay together late into the night, enjoying each other's company and the closeness of being together. Having her beside me feels just right, as if we were made to be together, and I want to savor every moment we have left. We soak in the tranquility of the night. She cuddles against me as my fingers play with her hair. The gentle rise and fall of her breathing and the warmth of her body soon lulls me into a deep sleep. Why couldn't we get that with Kira? Like, that shit was so beautiful. Like, I'm really tearing up, guys. That shit was so beautiful. And I'm tearing up because it was beautiful, and I'm tearing up because, damn it, we could have had that for Kira, but no, PixelFade. You want to spend more time with Erilynn. Fuck. Even though it's very early in the morning, I wake up full alert with a heaviness in my chest. Erilynn is leaving soon. As I get up, I wander around the house, but I am greeted by silence and emptiness. Erilynn? Did she already leave? Erilynn? Trying to tame the creeping panic, I race towards the door.
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
I whip around and pull Erilynn into a hug. Oh, thank goodness you're still here.
Of course. Where else would I be?
I thought you may have already left. She pulls away, shaking her head.
No, although if you'd taken any longer, I may have had to.
She smiles weakly, trying to put a brave face, but I see the glitter of tears in her eyes. I pull her into me once more, and Erilynn buries her face into my chest. I hold her, feeling the comforting warmth of her body, worry that if I let her go, I'll never see her again. She clings to me like a lifeline, while a wave of emotions washes over her. I don't know how long we stayed together, but eventually, she reluctantly pulls away.
It's time.
I nod. With a heavy heart, the two of us depart the house. Hand in hand, we walk towards the shrine. Wispy fog clouds the streets in the cool, crisp morning. It feels like there's an energy crackling in the air, preparing for Erilynn's return. We step through the shrine gates and heads towards the main hall, where we immediately see Neil waiting for us. Behind him are the rest of our friends and family. Erilynn pauses, glancing at each of us. Her voice cracks when she finally speaks.
You're all here.
Of course we are. We wouldn't miss saying goodbye to our friend.
Thank you, everyone. You don't know how much you each mean to me.
Damn it, this scene is more emotional now. Like, I'm really tearing up. Fuck. Like, when I first played this, I'm not crying or I'm not sad, but I'm fucking tearing up right now. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Mina's eyes bubble with tears. She races towards Erilynn and throws her arms around her in a big hug.
I'm going to miss you so much.
I'll miss you too.
I wish you had more time here. There's so much I still want to ask you about being Velden.
Perhaps you'll have a chance to visit your heritage. Velden welcomes you anytime.
Mina smiles.
I'd like that.
Erilynn turns to Anamiko.
The same offer stands for you too, of course.
Thank you, dear.
And I keep saying Emiko grins as she pulls Erilynn into a hug.
I'm so glad I had a chance to meet you. You tell Ida to take it easy on you, okay? Sometimes she overdoes it with her missions.
I will. Thank you for taking such good care of me. You too, Uncle Hajime.
He grins, pulling her into a brief side hug.
We're going to miss having you around the house. Come visit whenever you like.
As Uncle Hajime lets her go, Erilynn turns to Kira.
Thank you for being someone I could trust from the start. I don't believe I'd have made it this far without your support.
Kira nods.
I'm glad to have been of help.
They both smile as another voice interrupts them.
Don't forget me!
What's a Kosei? Dude, the second she comes back, Kosei's is gonna be there with Mina. Maybe grow like a mustache or something. And he's like, do you remember me, Erilynn? And he's like, who are you? Kosei. What's a Kosei? Kosei bounds forward into Erilynn's view. She giggles.
I could never forget you, Kosei.
He grins broadly as she says his name.
Come find me when you return. Even after I'm a famous soccer player, I'll still make time for you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Finally, Erilynn turns to me.
I wish we didn't have to say goodbye.
This is until later. I wish the same. Me too. It gets harder every time we do. She nods, not trusting herself to speak. I pull her into one final embrace, remembering as much as I can about her before I let her go. With all of her goodbyes done, Erilynn steps to Neil's side.
Are you ready, Your Highness?
Yes.
Fucking man, why couldn't we go with her? He nods, stepping back. He reveals the scepter, then he points it at the sky, muttering a few words under his breath. In a flash, the sky parts into a blazing rainbow of shapes and glowing colors. They dance faster than my eyes can trace them. As the color storm swirls above, Erilynn looks over her shoulder, smiling one last time. When she looks forward, both she and Neil disappear. The remaining silence is deafening. It returns all at once, storming the air and filling the gaps that had been displaced. Erilynn disappeared just as quickly as she's fallen into my life. I stare at the space where she last stood. She's gone now. It's real, and the thought hits me like a truck. I'm without her. Alone. Just before my thoughts overwhelm me, I feel a hand claps my shoulder.
She'll be back, my man.
But will
Yeah, she likes you too much not to.
But will she though? I nod. Yeah.
In the meantime, we'll all be waiting for her together.
That's right.
I look at each of my friends' smiling faces and realize that we all feel the same way. I'm not alone because Erilynn touched each of our lives. They aren't focusing on their sadness, but on their hope, and I should too. Like Erilynn said, this isn't the end. Slowly, I grin. Yeah, you're right. My gaze travels to the wishing box where it all began. Although it's only been a few months, it feels like a lifetime ago that I was just an unexpected kid whose biggest worries was starting high school. Now, I've discovered a family secret. Made unexpected but lifelong friends, and even fallen in love. All because I returned a wallet. It may seem like our adventure has come to a close, but this is just the first chapter of many more to come. Dude, it would have been sick if you would have like put money in the box, being like, I want another princess to fall on me. Okay, yeah, gotta skip it, before crashing my game. No, skip! Don't crash my game. Okay, yeah. That's what happens every time I play the ending. Like, you know what I mean? That's like... I'm just glad it didn't crash. Like, when we first played this game, it fucking crashed. And it kept crashing until I kind of fixed it to that. Okay, anyway. Epilogue. Whew. It's been 4 months since we all said goodbye at the shrine. Erilynn's transition out of school was a lot smoother than her transition in. There was some reshuffling on the student council, with both Erilynn and Daisuke's homestay programs ending early. Luckily, she has Prep Zero to take over as our class representative, and so far, he's been representing us well. He's no longer such a stick in the mud, and it seems like Erilynn's charisma rubbed off on him. Outside of school, the bakery is still going strong. Aunt Emiko and Uncle Hajime are as busy as ever. Even with Mina and my help, and my aunt and uncle can barely keep up with orders and had hired additional staff. Now that we know of Aunt Emiko's true heritage, she's been bolder in embracing her Velden past. Mina and I eagerly listened to her many escapades and stories of what life was like in Velden. Some of her stories are so amazing that I wish I could visit Velden too. Mina is the same as she's always been. Now that there's additional help at the bakery, she works fewer shifts and uses her extra time to train with her swim club. And boy, has that training paid off. Mina sets the record for the fastest individual medley time on her team. She's training hard for the next meet against our rival school. Kosei is doing equally well in his club. He has made starter goalie on the team and is the first freshman to ever do so. He's still working his job at the arcade and somehow has not lost his pure enthusiasm for dishes. Even with their busy schedules, Kosei and Mina's relationship is stronger than ever, although you wouldn't know it by how often they argue. I still don't understand it, but their bickering is how they encourage and support each other. It's a strange way to show their affection, but efficient nonetheless. Those two aren't the only ones who thrive in their clubs. Kira's confidence and passion for her art bloomed as she decided to take her focus to the next level. She was accepted into a competitive art program and transferred at the start of the second term. Her parents fully supported her decision and arranged a house for her at her new school. Wait, she moved? No. Damn it. Even though she moved, Kira frequently keeps in touch with us. She recently published a sketchbook full of manga character ideas and mailed us each a signed copy. As always, there's some amazing stuff in there. As for Erilynn and I, our story has remained on pause. I sit in my living room, pretending to do my homework. My books are open, but my mind is elsewhere, just like it is every day. We've been apart so long now, but it doesn't stop me from thinking about her. I wonder how she's doing. Did she make peace with her aunt? Is she busy ruling her constituents? Does she still remember me? I shake my head free from the last thought. Of course she does. But then, why haven't I heard from her? Erilynn warned me that it would be hard. We could be without contact for months or years, but knowing doesn't ease the pain. Still, I promised that I would wait for her, and I intend to keep that promise. Sometimes, I imagine the doorbell will ring and it will be Erilynn, scolding because she forgot her key. Scowling because she forgot her key. Ding dong. Yeah, a doorbell just like that. But that's just wishful thinking. I hear it again and snap back to attention. It's real, and whoever is ringing is very impatient. I leap to my feet and race to the door, swinging it wide open, and my hopes soar when I see long blonde hair floating behind the curves that I can never forget.
It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
Erilynn crosses her arms, but the sparkle in her eye gives her away. Erilynn! Dude, I'm smiling. I'm like gritting so hard right now. I'm just, oh my god, I'm so happy. She smiles softly.
Hello.
Just seeing her fill my heart again, I rush forward and envelop her in my arms. Erilynn hugs me back, and for a moment, we just stand there, holding each other. Emotions flow through me at an alarming speed. I want to laugh and cry. Having her in my arms again feels so natural. I never want to let go. Eventually, we pull apart. I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
I can't believe you're here.
I'm sorry it took so long, but I brought a special gift for you.
Her hands remain coyly behind her back as she gazes at me. You did? She nods. A blush tints her cheeks, a delicate pink, as she reveals a beautiful red rose. All flowers have meaning behind it. Erilynn taught me that. A red rose? Before I can complete my sentence, Erilynn embraces me with a soft kiss. Electricity tingles in my veins at her touch. I've forgotten how sweet she tastes, and the softness of her lips. Warmth blossoms in my chest as I deepen the kiss, pulling her against me until Erilynn slowly teasily pulls away. I've definitely missed that.
As have I.
She giggles, and I smile. How long will you be staying?
As long as I wish.
Wait, what? I blink. You don't need to go back?
I do. But this time, I came prepared.
She bites her lip, sliding into a coy grin. For the first time, I notice something clutching in her other hand, a gold and regal scepter. With a smile, I step back and welcome Erilynn home. Finn. Man. Fucking Ethereal Enigma. It was so beautiful. And I'm also pissed because, don't get me wrong, Kira's is beautiful, but damn it, how can it compete with that? How the fuck can it compete with Erilynn? Don't get me wrong, like, yeah, she was gonna go back, but it's like, Kira had so much build-up with every scene we saw. Like, seriously, in episode 4, we learned more about her family, and like, I thought maybe you would meet them or something. You know what I mean? Something. Or like, remember when Erilynn's like, without, like, she was telling me, like, that before meeting her, she was like this, but when meeting me, she gained confidence. She learned all this stuff, you know what I mean? And with Kira, we didn't get that. Like, the fuck, man? We taught her how to be more confident, you know what I mean? Be more happy, and stop being, like, shy or, like, distant with people. We taught her all of that. But no, we didn't get that. Damn it, I'm still happy. Let me go through this. I want to do something. Thank you for playing Ethereal Enigma. We hope you enjoyed it. I want to do this one more, because, I think it'll at least show us something. You and I both. Oh. At last, the story ends here for now. However, please look forward to new adventures in the future. Farewell. Okay. Man. I'm a little sad. Well, the ending was sad, but I'm a little sad, guys. Because this was the first game I've ever played on my channel. And now that it's ended, I'm just like, what am I gonna play now? Because I basically finished all of the PixelFade games. I need to take a couple steps back and figure out what am I gonna do from here. Because, like, I played another visual novel, Caffeine, right? Like, I liked it, but at the same time, it's like, you know me, I could barely read, and voice acting is fun, but it hurts my throat, like, I can do this, and all that for a long time, but it hurts my fucking throat. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. But, you know, as long as we're together, me and you, we can get through anything. You know what I mean? I wonder what I'm gonna do next. Just stay tuned, guys. I'm thinking about, like, making a review for this, like, since it's still kind of new because of the, you know, because it's finally released the full game, it's still kind of new, and I don't want to spoil new people, so I want to give, like a short, like, 5-minute review, or 9 minutes, you know what I mean, like, telling the characters, the story, and blah blah blah. I think that would be a good review, right? I don't know, I've never done a review before. But either way, it will be good. And hopefully you guys will give me some ideas of, like, what games to play next. Like, if there's visual novels or something that I could play with my shitty PC for right now. Literally, I have a refurbished, shitty PC that's, like old. Like, I can't really play good games. But I'm slowly buying, like, I'm trying to build a PC, slowly buying parts to build a PC. And I'm thinking like in a month? No, less than a month. Like in 2 weeks from now, I'll have like a brand new PC. Because you know me, I'm trying to make money, trying to save money. I'm doing Postmates and I got a job, so I'll probably invest in a better PC. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. But there's still ideas, there's still thinking. And hopefully now I could like focus on a little bit of rapping. Because my other channel just got 3 songs and they're kind of crap because, you know, I wasn't really too focused on that. Like, it's hard to juggle, you know, a job. I do Postmates too, so that's like a side hustle. And this. So it was kind of hard, but hopefully I get back into it. I have a 3rd channel where it's like, I put my demo reel of like, oh, the voices I could do, you know? You know? And I'm like, maybe I want to do something for that channel. Maybe do anime reviews. I don't know, guys. But hopefully you stay along with the journey. You 21 subscribers. It's low, but hopefully I could at least get that to 1,000. Like, I'm not expecting to make like 1 million, but at least 1,000 where I can make something. I don't know, guys. Well, this is farewell, guys. I'll see you next time. And, oh wait, I forgot to say, if you like this video and you want to see more of whatever I'm gonna do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment because I try to comment whenever I can, or at least like the comments, so, you know, comment, maybe I'll answer. And, hit the bell notification to see whatever I decide to do. Alrighty. This is farewell. And as always, bye bye.